Logan here from hypehustle.com. Hopefully everyone's getting adjusted to the new changes on the app, the new interface, and how it's going to be working from here on out. Before I go driving for this evening, I want to go over a little tip that I have found handy as being a driver for the past 4 years that I wish I would have known or taken the time to know when I started driving, and that is just understanding how the Rider app works. A lot of times the riders will get in and have a question on how to add a destination, change the destination, how to do certain things, if they had an issue with a prior ride, just things like that. I have over time been able to look at the driver's app and figure out how it works. Not from riding, because I don't take Ubers that often or have only taken a handful in my life, but just from looking at it so I can understand and help these passengers as well, as it's helpful for them, as well as if you do that, sometimes you might get a tip or whatever it is. It is very appreciated if you can help them do certain things like that. So I'm creating this video. I'm going to go over this I'm going to screen record it on my phone. A lot of different tips and things that get asked by passengers as well. This can help for people that may have never requested an Uber before as well. If you don't want to take the time to actually learn how to do it, and if your passenger has a question, you can always just tell them to check this video out and they can understand what it is. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to switch over to my screen right now and show you how that works. So to start it right out, most people, just to get in there, of course, their wallet, they can add their PayPal, Google Pay, whatever, personal, business, different things. They can preload Uber Cash and get discounts as well. As riders, they do have a point system, as it says blue down there, similar as we do as drivers, just to know the basics. So that's how getting started. A lot of times I'll also have passengers get in, they'll ask about an issue they had on a prior trip. You can come in here and have the prior trip, and they can go back and rate it if they need to, tip if they need to, if they didn't do it before, edit rating, whatever it is they need to do for the prior trip that they've taken, because sometimes they don't know, or they may not know how to do it. So drivers actually can give away free rides as well. I don't think a lot of drivers know that. Everyone that does it can have a referral. I mean, you don't really get much for it, but send gifts. You can give those to a friend, family member, something like that. It's the same thing. Just sending Uber Cash, and then Uber Rewards, same thing. Theirs is set up pretty similar to how ours is. They get benefits and discounts for taking more trips. Now, one of the main ones that I see that riders do not understand, and I'm going to just show it, I'm not going to request a trip, but is adding another destination onto the trip. So I'll just put my destination. If I do it prior to the trip, I can just click here and I can hit plus. Once you're on the trip, it's very similar, as it'll just be on the bottom there as it scrolls up from here, and you have your choices. They can hit edit destination, as well as not all of them understand what the difference is here. Uber X being the regular, Comfort being an Uber X with more room, select vehicles, Uber XL, the bigger vehicle that can fit more, same thing here. And then black is the luxury of all of these as well. And then Espanol, select, if you need assistance, or for wheelchairs are the options that they all know, as well as, I didn't see it on here, but pool, but I don't think that, yeah, pool is not even an option for the trip that I've chosen. Being able to change this or add this while on the trip or prior, whatever order they put it in, as well as how it's going to go on their trip, just so that they know. It's a good thing to let them know that as well. Besides that, the only other thing would be, some people like to split if they have multiple people, and that comes up after you request, and you can slide up from here, and it'll be an option on here to split the fare. Besides that, that pretty much does for all the main options that you can do on the Uber driver app. And it's good to know as the Uber rider app, and it's good to know as a driver to help them, as well as, like I said prior, if you need some help with this, you can always just send them to this video so that they can figure it out. This video was helpful enough to answer some of the questions that some drivers or riders may have about the Uber Rider app. Along with that, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want any more tips about rideshare or selling books on Amazon, as I will get into that shortly. As well, next week I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my channel, so make sure to stay subscribed, hit the notification so you don't miss it.